Watching anime is a way of grasping for a world of connectedness and harmony when we live in environments terrorized by conflict and strife. Ryan Family Meeting 2019. Watching anime is really fun to do, and it's also a good way to learn about a different culture. Sometimes it's hard to find anything new to watch, especially nowadays. Since we've been in quarantine, it's been hard to find any new shows because we've seen most of it already. Well, hopefully after this speech you'll take anime as a consideration. I honestly mostly just watch anime in my spare time, and I've been watching it since 2016. I've seen all kinds of animes, from romance to action to drama to horror and gore. Therefore, I'm qualified to speak on this topic. First, I will start off by talking to you about how great the animation is. Then I'll talk to you about how the storylines, genres, and characters make it interesting. And finally, I'll explain how it's a good way to learn about Japanese culture and how you can learn the language. Now, let's begin by talking about how great the animation is. The animation in anime is one of the biggest reasons why it's so appealing to watch. Anime is very aesthetically pleasing. The colors are vibrant and it's also beautifully drawn. According to Erica Salim, the writer of The Rising Popularity of Anime, published in 2019, animators employ the use of 3D animation, special effects, and brilliant colors, creating striking images to depict exaggerated feelings, fight scenes, and characters. This helps in creating eye-catching work and beautiful scenes. The animation can also be somewhat realistic, creating a nice balance of realism and cartoon, making it relatable, unique, and fresh. Characters in anime are also drawn with very exaggerated facial features. And according to Show Me the Animation, published in 2015, the whole goal of exaggerated features and physical elements is to show the inner life of the character. The creation of these characters are mostly focused on their personality and emotion, therefore creating characters who look wild due to their hair and their clothes. So, by looking at how they look, you can easily figure out what kind of personality they have. They're also very cute looking. The action and fighting scenes in anime are animated super well, and it's one of the few things that can help differentiate it from cartoons. Because it's animated, they have no limit with what they create with their fight scenes. It's super well choreographed and extremely detailed with how it's done. Live action fight scenes seen in DC movies can do okay. Meanwhile, live action animes like Dragon Ball do so bad. And that's because in anime, the art style and animation is so precise and unique that it cannot translate to live action. Now that I've talked to you about how great the animation style is, let me tell you more about the different storylines. Anime can range from a variety of different genres, and what makes it better is that no matter what the genre is, the comedy is always unbeatable. There's always something for anyone to watch, and according to Theo J. Illis from Anime Motivation, he mentions that there is a massive catalog of different subjects and themes that it's impossible to not find something you like. Unlike Western shows, anime focuses on more than just brash humor. There are different kinds of genres that are specific to the anime community. For example, shonen is more action-based and mostly aimed for boys, meanwhile shoujo is romantic and aimed for girls. Anime focuses a lot more on emotions, and it can suit any age. It's not just for kids, there's a whole bunch of them with adult themes and humor aimed for an older audience. Anyone can enjoy the stories that come from anime. The storytelling is unique and super creative, and the storyline is different from another. Each episode focuses on different stories and characters, keeping the anime fresh while also developing into its plot, giving the story endless of opportunities for different characters to develop and change. Also, the characters in anime are so complex and written well, their development is also so good. They are unique, interesting with a variety of different personality traits. And according to Chris Makowski, a writer on The Odyssey who wrote about 10 reasons to respect and watch an anime, published in 2016, anime is a host to an array of characters. It can go from omnipotent beings to supernatural ones, demons, ninjas, or even a typical high school student. The characters are so well written that you can relate to them, or even fall in love with them. Each episode feels like you're going on a journey with them. You can experience, see, and deeply feel every emotion they feel, from sadness to laughter. Finally, let me explain to you why anime is a good way to learn about Japanese culture. Anime is a great and subtle way to learn about Japan. Even an anime that's about supernatural beings can be super realistic when it comes to showing Japanese life. And according to an article made by Japan Info published in 2020, anime is a good way to learn about the daily lives of Japanese people. Some anime may even show activities done in Japan. For example, school festivals or the summer firework festivals. These events are shown in great and precise detail, being a good way to learn about Japan. Anime also shows what food is like in Japan. There are many animes that are dedicated to food and the making of the food. In some anime, food that can be often seen is curry, ongiri, bento, and ramen. Anime is also known for its beautiful food making scenes, and it shows how table manners is like in Japan. Anime can also be embedded as a way to learn Japanese. According to Fluent U, anime is a great way to practice your vocabulary and grammar skills and speech patterns. It's a good way to reinforce your skills. You can also use it to learn different phrases and how you can implement it into conversations. In conclusion, anime is a great and fun way to learn about Japan. This afternoon, I talked to you about the beautiful animation scene in anime. Then I showed you how the storylines are amazing. And finally, how I explained how anime is a good way to learn about Japanese culture. Anime can leave a great impression in someone's life, and with their well-written stories and amazing characters. Also, you don't have to waste any money on it. So, will you take that into consideration? Thank you.